Once you see, observe that thought has been responsible for this division, for the religious images, attributing to it all kinds of virtue and so on, right through the world. When the speaker goes to India, as he does every year, he says, you are the most superstitious people on earth. And when he comes here, he also sees exactly the same thing. The image worship, the preachers, the guru, you follow? So thought has built the world, both technologically, psychologically, and the world of mischief, turmoil, anxiety, fear, follow? Thought has been responsible. So we have to inquire, what is thinking? What is the nature of thinking? Because we live by thinking. Everything you do is the result of thinking. Your relationship with another, intimate or not, is in the movement of thinking. And if we do not understand the nature and the structure of thinking, we'll keep repeating the patterns of conflict, changing one pattern to another, hoping that pattern will solve the conflict. But these patterns, whether communist, capitalist, democratic, etc., 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 are created by thought. So thinking becomes extraordinarily important. And to find out what is this thinking that is making this enormous misery in the world. You understand, sirs? You must think, if you do anything, if you're going home or catching the bus or driving a car, there must be thinking. Either it's automatic, purposeful, clear. Otherwise you can't do anything. And thinking is the central factor of our being. That's a fact. Round that we build all kinds of pleasure, pain, fear, love, jealousy. That is the core. That's the heart of our existence. And what is thinking? And what is memory? If you have no memory, there's no thinking. You understand? A man in a state of amnesia. So, memory is the core of it, right? Memory of your wife, or your husband, or your girlfriend, or whatever it is. You have memory. That memory is put together through experience, right? Which becomes the knowledge. So your brain, the brain, which is not yours or mine, it's brain of human beings, which is a marvelous thing if you see the fact. It's not your petty little brain, but the brain that has been cultivated, grown, evolved, lived, suffered, pleasure, pain. That brain is our common factor. In that brain are the many cells which hold memory, like a computer. That memory is the result of experience, knowledge. So, in the world of in the technological world, that memory is absolutely necessary. Otherwise you can't write a letter. Otherwise you can't speak English to each other. You may if you know French or Latin and so on, that's a different matter. So memory at a certain level is absolutely necessary. And thinking, which has made this world into what it is, immoral, ugly, brutal, cruel, destructive. What place has thought? You understand? If it is only important in the technological world, then what place has thought? You understand what I'm saying? I wonder if you could. Has it any place at all? You know, thinking together, don't agree or disagree.